This is our 10th anniversary. One of the things about this residency and this process, it's quite unique, is that these residents have had not only to figure out what piece they wanted to work on, but how to translate it into film.
The work you're going to see today is the first two films in the series of Retratos Migrantes, and it explores issues of migration and identity.
When there real pura imbalance, the whole being caught off balance and like catching.
The films originated here in the residency, but it spans into the future with many other developments and plans that we have for this project, Retratos Migrantes, coming moving forward.
Displacement itself.
This is just the beginning of Retratos Migrantes.
Pero siempre una búsqueda.
Coming together with this idea of traces, and what it means to be affected by migration or immigration, right? And how that shapes you, and what kind of a sense of self that creates, right? And how that shifts and changes over time. But with these common lines of conversations about what does it mean to exist in a body that is shaped by migration.
Can't give you family reunions, Sunday visits to grandma's house, or cousin sleepovers. But I give you traditions that continue to connect us to these important values of family union. That beautiful world in between, a child of migration. To you is a perfect mix. It has always been in the middle.
When making this film, not only was I inspired by recent current events happening to the AAPI community here in the West, but also I wanted to make this film mainly for the next generation of AAPI women. And more specifically, I was thinking about the young dancers that I teach at studios around the Bay Area. A lot of the way we view Asian women comes from that white male lens. Madame Chrysanthemum, Madame Butterfly was written by a white male author. The famous movie Memoirs of a Geisha was directed by a white director. And it's about kind of talking about how our voices as Asian women in this country have been stolen from us.
They paint Asian women in two very disparate categories, one of passivity and weakness, and the other of pure anger and rage. And I think there's a blindness to all of that.
I think all Asian Americans, all Asians who have immigrated to this country, no matter at what age you do, whether you're born here or you immigrated later in life, I think we all, in different ways, have suffered from discrimination, even if it's secondary or if it's, even if we're not really aware of it. And I think
there's just a lot of work all around for people to really consider what's best. I think more people who have the ability to speak out really need to.
Part is the audience conversation with the artists is the thing that makes this residency unique, in my opinion, is that there is an extended conversation where the artists first ask you questions and then you get to ask them questions.
I love the piece.
The different stages of
the viewpoint and experience.
And what's it like to have so many different people's experiences projected onto your body and your movement?
That conflict exists in my body.
The enormity of what you are trying to address is really something, and I think you both did really, really well.